Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our
Hey, wake up.
NSRA Sunday Select race here at Talladega, third race of the season. Let's look at our starting grid before we go green. On the pole today, Paul Servant. Outside Paul will be Estelle Fields in the 042. Inside row 2, Dana Osborne. Outside of him, Hunter Reynolds. Inside row 3 is Daniel Holloway. Outside of Daniel on the third row, Michael Hinton. On the fourth row, we have Anthony English in the 44. Right next to him, Chris Whitaker in the 41. Row 5, Shane Posey in the 83. And Chris Akers in the 4. Row 6, Chase Schaefer in the 99. And Russell McCarron in the 23. Good to have Russell back racing with us in NSRA Sunday Select Series. Next row, 51, J.D. Crow. Row 7, outside of him, Mark Mann in the 04. Row 8, we'll have Tim Lee in the 22 and Casey Gilchrist in the 13. Row number 9, 71, Sean McCarr. Outside of him, DJ Mitzel, number 61. Row 10, Les Levy in the 62, followed by Tyler Miller in the 24. Row 11, Jimmy Reynolds in the 17 and Donald Bennett in the 30. Row 12, the 15 of Rick Greenway and the 35 of Isaac Wilson. And row 14, Adam Evans in the 25, Todd Poston in the 31, and starting last on the inside of row 15, Daniel Harrington in the 82. Looks like we already had a little bit of trouble there in the front in this first lap. See if we can't get these guys straightened out a little bit before we go green. Looks like we are green. With the 88 of Dana Osborne and 24 on the high side there. I apologize right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm having problems with the scoring. We can watch the race and still talk about it. Dana Osborne leading that low line, followed right there by the 17 of Jimmy Reynolds. You got 3 lines working here at Talladega. Not so hard. It's not hard. You can even do a little 4 wide here if you have follow your line principles with all the drivers. And there they go, 4 wide with Chris Akers and Adam Evans right outside of him. Adam gets pushed up a little bit. Chris Akers stays in that middle and wants to move towards the front. And J.D. Crow getting pushed down below the yellow. Let's see if they'll let him back up here going into turn 3. Now he's going to stay down there with Holloway. This is very risky. Holy crud. He's going to get up though, slow down a little bit to get behind everyone. Looks like Adam Evans is getting pushed. And that'll bring out the caution. Adam Evans got turned there a little bit of contact. Yellow flag is coming out. Let's go to replay now. And you're going to see Adam, the 99's right behind him. Skates up a little high, comes a little contact there at the 44. 99 kind of washes up and gets his left rear quarter panel, puts him in the wall. That's Chase Schaefer, the 99. Adam's going to have to go into the pits. He looks like he's towing.
Hey, wake up. Channel switched.
I'm sitting
Well, it looks like we have a little bit of an issue here. They set the session up too late, so we're going to start a new session, start this broadcast over. So sit back. I'll put some flashing screens up, and we're going to go racing here in a little bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting back here. We have practice going on right now. They just started a new session. The time was off. So we're going to start some practice here, go to some qualifying, and get this thing started again. Qualifying starting here, the Talladega 200 NSRA Sunday Select Series. This is third race, season 7. Here right now, Todd Poston leading the points for this season, but it is very tight throughout. We have 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in qualifying. Right now we're watching the 61 DJ Mitzel on the track, warming up. First lap of qualifying for the 61. First lap, always take it on the high side. Burn off as much fuel as you can. Get those tires warmed up. Come across the tri-oval and you move down to the bottom lane for the second and pretty much main qualifying lap here in these super speedway vehicle in the trucks. You see on the left-hand side on the ticker, those are some qualifying laps being put down. Again, those are first laps. They'll be faster on the second lap as they move down towards that yellow line and have a little lighter fuel load. DJ is coming up that tri-oval. We'll see what he can get. Go past the tri-oval down towards the exit of pit road with start-finish line here is Talladega. Let's see what he can do qualifying wise. Moved himself up to the 13th position. So right now Hunter Reynolds in the 26th in the catbird seat. There's the 44 of Anthony English coming around turn 3. See if Anthony can get his speed up there. Go for a pole. He's going to drive below the yellow line. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. We'll see where Anthony goes. He's still down lower, outside the top 15. There's Chris Akers coming around. Dive below the yellow line too. Chris is a pretty good qualifier here at Talladega, so let's see what we can do. Get himself up towards the top. And now he's going to slide into the 13th 56.219. We got 25 seconds left in qualifying. There's only a couple cars out there left riding around. There's the 30 of Donald Bennett. He's coming around on his last lap. Let's see what he can do. Will he have enough time? I don't think he's going to have enough time. And he's slowing down. All right. So it looks like Hunter Reynolds is going to get the pole. So on the pole for this race, this is 26 Hunter Reynolds in row 1. Paul Servant on the outside of row 1. In row 2, Mark Mann, the 04. And the 042 Estelle Fields on the outside of row 2. Row 3, J.D. Crow in the 51. And the outside 71, Sean McCarr. And row 4, Tyler Miller in the 24. And the 88 of Dana Osborne on the outside. Row 5, Chase Schaefer, the 99. Outside of Chase will be Les Levy in the 62. In row 6, Jimmy Reynolds in the 17. And the 25 of Adam Evans. In the 7th row, Chris Akers in the 4 car. Alongside him, DJ Mitchell in the 61. In the 8th row, Chris Whitaker in the 41. And the 13 of Casey Gilchrist. In the 9th row, 44 Anthony English. And on the outside of row 9, Isaac Wilson in the 35. Row 10, Rick Greenway in the 15. On the outside, Daniel Holloway in the 21. Row 11, 31, Todd Poston. On the outside of Todd, Tim Lee in the 22. In row 12, we have a 30 of Donald Bennett. And outside of Donald, Michael Hinton. Row 13, Shane Posey on the inside. Russell McCarron on the outside of row 13. And on the inside of row 14, our last driver, the 82, Daniel Harrington. Again, this is your starting lineup here for the NSRA Sunday Select Talladega 200 here. Hunter Reynolds lead us down to the green flag. Talladega is the biggest super speedway, well, outside of iRacing super speedway, I'm sorry. Talladega is 2.6 mile. It is a tri-oval. Unlike Daytona, it has a start-finish line at the exit of pit row. So after the tri-oval, there's a few hundred feet to the start-finish line. You can make for some just excellent finishes. These guys had last week off for July 4th weekend. Hope everyone had a good Independence Day. But we're ready to go racing here at Talladega. Hunter Reynolds in that pole. He's always up front, it seems, these races. Great driver. On his outside, Paul Servant, Candy Shack Motorsports. Another one of those top contenders, it seems like, every week. See Mark Mann behind Hunter. And outside and behind Paul, Estelle Fields in the 42. You remember last time Estelle was up front on the entire race at iRacing Super Speedway until he got wrecked out. He had a great drive last week. Pace cars moving in. We're about to go green. Again, we'll get to the tri-oval, head down towards the exit of pit road there, and then we'll go green. Here we go, getting ready to go green here. 75 laps here at Talladega. They're green. Hunter getting a nice push from the 04 and the 42 pushing the 3 car up there. Turn 1, we go 2 wide all the way through. Still 2 wide off of turn 2. Hunter and Paul fighting for that first position. Paul getting a great push from the 42 down the backstretch. Going to turn 3. He's almost clear of Hunter, but not quite. Hunter will pull alongside him in the corners. And that top line still trying to work. Paul, Estelle Fields, 71 Sean McCarr there, making that top line go. Further back, you see a little 3 wide. 61 DJ Mitchell trying to get that third lane going here in lap 2 already. Les Levy moves up to that top line, trying to get a push there from the 61 and get those cars up front, but they're moving backwards. And Paul and Estelle Fields still working hard outside of Hunter. Get Paul up to the front. Good clean racing so far. Go around turn 3 into turn 4. That top line's making a little progress. Dana Osborne going to move up a little bit. Makes Les back out just a little bit. I think he would have turned him. So good thing Les backed out. Otherwise, you put Dana in the wall and cause a big accident. Mark Mann still pushing the 26 of Hunter Reynolds. Keep him out front of Paul Servant. Dana Osborne, a little side draft on the 25 Adam Evans. He still has Les Levy behind him and DJ Mitchell on the outside trying to make that third lane move forward. And they're making progress now. 3 wide into turn 3 here at Talladega. Estelle Fields has gotten around. Paul Servant finally got in front of the 26, and now Estelle Fields leads that middle lane. He's getting a push from Sean McCarr. He's going to hope to do the same thing to Paul that Paul did to Hunter. They go into the tri-oval. They are bumper to bumper here at the front. That's the only way to do it here. Keep yourself up front. Hold your line. Keep a nice draft partner. And you'll stay up front. Third line still trying, but they're about 3.5 car lengths behind the leaders in the inside line. Estelle Fields getting a nice push right now. From the 71, Sean McCarr backs off a little bit, maybe getting a little bit of warm. You got to watch his temps here. Nice pull away. You see the 71 pulled out a little bit, maybe cool himself off. And there goes Hunter Reynolds on the outside of Paul. Paul has no one behind him, so Hunter and Mark will push around him with some ease as they move down below, and now Estelle Fields will take that lead position in the middle lane. And while they're doing that, that top line is coming around. The 71 to Sean McCarr now out front, making a little bit of progress, trying to catch at least the 042 to get out in front of him. Hunter Reynolds leads though here in lap 5. And the 042 is coming, getting pushed by the 25. Adam Evans and the 4 of Chris Akers. And there goes Estelle down in front of Hunter. He was clear. He's got the position. P1 for 042. That's where we see him a lot this season so far. Now it's going to be up to Chris Akers pushing Adam Evans in the 25. See if they can do the same move. And they come down towards the start-finish line. Hunter shoving Estelle as hard as he can. 3 wide, 5 lanes back. Sean McCarr getting a great push from Dana Osborne. They are still trying to make that work. DJ Mitchell was up in that third lane. He's moved down in that middle lane, hoping that's the answer to get to the front. Estelle Fields still out in front. Hunter Reynolds and Mark Mann, they're clear now. Hunter's going to go up top, try to get around Estelle. He's going to have Adam Evans on his back bumper here in a second. Hoping they can get a nice shove. Mark gets a little squirrely there, the push by Paul, but he saves it. Good driving there. And here comes Sean McCarr on the outside of row 3, or lane 3. They've really made some progress here. Just got to keep digging. It'll come. Adam Evans slides a little high, but he stays behind Hunter. Chris Akers still trying to shove himself to the front. Good, clean racing here tonight at Talladega. 3 wide action, NSRA Sunday Select. Estelle Fields trying to lead him. Hunter Reynolds, though, coming on that outside. And here comes Sean McCarr on that third lane. What a great run he had there. Dana Osborne giving him a shove. Just can't quite clear the 26. Getting a little squirrely there. You see the cars. They got to start holding their line. Tires are getting a little worn. Not too bad, though, out there. They should be fine. Just got to hold your line. Mark Mann way clear of the 042. Him and the 26 will slide right back down. And Mark Mann's your new leader here at Talladega. The 04 Wrangler car is your leader. Estelle Fields looking up top. Wasn't quite clear. Stayed in that bottom line. Now Adam Evans, the lead car in that second lane. And he's getting pushed by the 4 still. Chris Akers. And the 31 of your points leader right now, Todd Poston. Third car in that second lane. Sean McCarr in the 71 still trying to make that third lane work. Everyone's racing rear clean. You can stay up there in that third lane all race if you had to. It will work eventually. Mark Mann and Adam Evans drag racing down the backstretch here, Talladega. Mark getting a heck of a shove from Hunter. Chris doing all he can to keep the 25 out there so he can get out, lead that second lane, and maybe possibly lead this race. You see Adams kind of slide up a little bit there, lost a little momentum there. Mark was able to pull away just a touch, but as we come down towards the trial, well, they'll catch up some ground here and get closer to the front by turn 1. Hunter still shoving them to the front. We're going to go back and take a look at Sean McCarr. Let's see how that third lane is doing. Some good action back here. Still getting shoved by Dana. You got Dana and then Les leaving a 62 behind Dana. Some good drivers back there. And 24, Tyler Miller. See the 61 back there in the middle, DJ Mitchell. 23, Russell McCarron. Has some teammate action there. 31, Todd Poston, also teammates. So you have 31, 61, 23. All teammates right there for 3 wide. And in fact, the 41 is behind Russell McCarron. Again, teammates. Our lap 10, we're still about 5-6 laps away from when they have to start thinking about pits and getting some more fuel. Again, they run 50% fuel here. They do have 2 fast repairs, resets. No incidents so far, so everyone's good to go still there. And we just continue to race here, 3 wide here at Talladega. Mark Mann leading the field. Adam Evans leading that second line. Sean McCarr still trying to make that third line work. He almost has it. And here he goes. He's going to try. Oh, and he must not quite clear there. And that's going to cause an accident. We're going to go yellow. Let's watch that again. Just going to watch him. He has a run. Great run. Great push by Dana. Thinks he's clear. Just waits just a touch too long. A little bit of net code there, actually. So not too terribly bad on his part. It's just a little net code. Just part of racing. It's how it's inches. Inches is all there is. And he just didn't have those inches and got turned there by the 25. Watch it again here. You'll just see it. Just. He has that lane. But as he moves down, just slows his momentum down. 25 still getting pushed by the 4. He has nowhere to go, and so he's just keeping his lane and makes contact with the 71. Several cars involved in this incident. But again, these guys have fast repairs, and they will use them. We're at lap 12, so everyone should be pitting here for gas at a minimum. And get some more tires possibly. You can see some guys just getting left-hand side tires, some getting no tires. You may see some guys getting all 4. Hunter Reynolds leads them down into pit road. Coming off of pit road, it looks like the 31, Todd Poston, is going to be your leader. Followed by Paul Servant, Daniel Holloway in the 21, and the 15 are Rick Greenway. Looks like the 17 car is out, Jimmy Reynolds. Lap 13 here of 80 here at Talladega. Your top 5, Todd Poston, Paul Servant, Daniel Holloway, Rick Greenway, Casey Gilchrist. Todd Poston, your season standing leader right now, in first. Second, Donald Sadusky. I do not see Donald here tonight. Chris Whitaker is in third in the points, followed by Daniel Holloway. Dan Harrington in fifth. Paul Servant in sixth. Jimmy Reynolds in seventh. Stell Fields in eighth. DJ Mitzel in ninth. And ran out the top 10, Sean Stevens. So far, our 2 race winners, Donald Sadusky won our first race at Daytona, and last week, Daniel Holloway, or not last week, 2 weeks ago, at iRacing Super Speedway, Daniel Holloway came away with the win. I want to say congratulations to Mr. Holloway and his wife. That's their first anniversary. Congratulations, guys. Looks like we're going back green here this time by. Todd Poston's going to lead him to the green flag. Several cars came back in to top off with fuel, not uncommon. Maybe they're hoping to get a couple extra lap or so here at Talladega. Stay out one more lap, those guys that remained out. Everyone will line up here side by side. Guys that came back in to top off will be on the bottom lane. We're going to go back racing for lap 15 here shortly. Pace cars peeling off here down a pit road. Again, you're going to go to the tri-oval. Once you come out of the tri-oval, it's when the green flag should rear its head, and we'll go back to racing. Todd Post is going to have Casey Gilchrist behind him pushing. Daniel Holloway will have the 22 of Tim Lee behind him. Good to see Tim back racing here on Sunday nights with us. Green flag is out. Here we go, racing. NSRA Sunday Select at Talladega. Those guys up front need a little bit of help. Keep themselves up there. Casey in the 13's getting up there. Tim Lee's getting up there to help Daniel in the 21. Just be a drag race down the backstretch between those two. And Chris Whitaker already trying that third lane. Tim Lee thought about going upstairs, but decided against it. Wasn't clear. And now Chris Whitaker will have a nice pull on that top line. Daniel Holloway wants 22 right behind him, push him to that lead. That 31, Todd Poston, keeps that lead. They're three wide, three cars back here at Talladega. Estelle Fields pushing the heck out of the 41, Chris Whitaker, who can come down if he wanted to right now. See if he does. He does. In front of the Holloway in the 21. He can move all the way down to the bottom if he wants, and he'll take it. Slide right in front of his teammate Todd Poston. But that little of a gap. Estelle Fields is making a run there on that third line. Pushed by Tyler Miller and Hunter Reynolds. Daniel Holloway, a little side draft there on Chris Whitaker. Still in that middle lane. Tim Lee pushing him. Along with the 83 Sean Posey. 35 Isaac Wilson. A little bit loose. And the 42 Estelle Fields moves down to that middle lane. Got a nice run in front of Daniel Holloway. And Chris Whitaker is still leading this pack. Holloway put a gap between him and Tim Lee. Let's see what the 24 does. Will he slide down or will he stay up there three wide? He'll stay for right now. Chris Whitaker leading this race. That little bump in the tri-oval go over. You see the car bobble. That's all good though. Estelle Fields getting pushed by Daniel Holloway. Does he have a run? Can he get in front of the 41 and Chris Whitaker? Not yet. The 21 Holloway trying his hardest to push Estelle up to the lead. But the two teammates of 41 and 31 working really well together right now. Bumper to bumper on that bottom lane. Estelle going down to that bottom line. He's a lap down. So he's trying to get his lap back the hard way. Holloway now getting pushed by the 13 of Casey Gilchrist. Holloway wants that lead. Estelle wants to stay on the lead. Stay out in front of the 41 and hope a yellow comes out. Get that lap back. Chris Whitaker still leads them even though he's behind the 042. Getting a shove from the 31 a little bit. Whatever you do, you don't want to push the pusher, so that's why Todd, the 31's, hanging off just a little bit. He needs to stay tight to keep the momentum, but doesn't want to get up and bump his bumper while he's pushing the 042. Daniel Holloway and Casey Gilchrist still sitting up there on that top line, trying to get a run going to get in front of that 042. Daniel wants to lead this race again. See a little side draft there. Trying to break a little bit of the momentum for the 41. And there they go down the backstretch. Looks like 24 will take it 3 wide along with the 26, Hunter Reynolds. They're slicing and dicing back there. We got 3 wide, Adam Evans in the 25, trying to make that third line work. Casey slides down into the bottom lane behind Shane Posey. 4th in line from that middle lane. And here comes Tim Lee again. That middle lane behind Daniel Holloway. That third line forming really nicely. Got 5 cars up there. We have 5 cars, and Rusty joins them here in the 23. He's trying to catch that top line. Adam Evans leads him. He's trying to get in front of the 41 of Chris Whitaker. And Adam Evans clears them and goes down to the lead in front of Estelle Fields. Whitaker now in that middle lane, hoping for a push from Daniel Holloway, get some momentum, get back out in front of this race. Here they come down to the trial. Adam leads, pushed by the 042 and the 31. And Chris Whitaker with a nice run here, but so is the 24. Tyler Miller on the outside, getting pushed by Mr. Reynolds in the 26, Hunter Reynolds. Whitaker still can't clear the 25 to get out and lead right now. Your top 4, Adam Evans, Chris Whitaker, Daniel Holloway, and Todd Poston are your top 4. Things can change in an instant here. Right now, we just have some nice 2 wide racing here, Talladega. There goes Daniel Holloway to the high side. He got a little bit loose there. He may have been forced up to the high side because he got loose. Estelle Fields will slide right back down in front of Adam Evans. Holloway back behind the 41. Gives him a nice shove right there. Holloway, no doubt, looking for some teammate help. We'll see what he can do. Right now, he's on his own. Looks like that first caution has calmed everyone down a little bit. We got 2 wide. I'm not going 3 wide. Just saying up front, we got probably a good 10 laps before we got to worry about pit stops here. At 25, getting loose there, getting down to that yellow line. Getting out of that yellow line can be treacherous here at Talladega. Get that car way loose to a point where you can't control it. See 25 going up to the second line. He wants to make that move. Adam Evans, he's already your leader. Oh, and Chris Whitaker wants to go around him on the outside on the third lane. He's getting followed there by the 21 and Daniel Holloway. Now they're going to see if they can make it work, but Todd Poston says no as he shoves the 042 out there, and he'll take the lead now. Remember, the 042 is the tail end of the lead lap right now. He got taken a lap down with that incident 10 laps ago. He's trying to get his lap back. Chris Whitaker having problems. He is slowing down big time. I think he got a little loose. Let's see what he can do now. Here comes Adam Evans on that outside line. He's getting pushed by Tyler Miller in 24. He wants to get in front of the 042 for the lead. He's past Todd in the 31, so he is our official leader. And he's going to slide down in front of the 042. Now the 24 car wants to get his lap back, so he's going to fight and get a push from Hunter Reynolds and get his lap back after he got taken a lap down by pitting in that incident 10 laps ago. Your leader right now is a 25. Second place is a 26. Then you have the 31 and the 35. Those are your top 4 right now. The 35, Isaac Wilson. He's a new guy up here. New to the series this season. Good to have him on board in his Thomas and Friends 35. Adam Evans leading him down the backstretch. He's your leader right now. Estelle Fields a lap down, pushing him, trying to keep him out front. Right now, the lucky dog is between the 042 and the 24. Todd Poston thinking, oh, the Estelle Field's going to move up, get in front of Tyler Miller, hope for a push to get out in front of the 25. And he's able to do it. Great push there by the 24. And now he's going to hope the 26 can do the same to him. Estelle Fields still able to stay there with Adam pushing him in that 25. You got a little loose there, 25, but still right there. Todd right behind him, keeping that momentum going. Shane Posey in the 83, that fourth car in line on the inside. Tyler Miller in the 24, being pushed by Hunter Reynolds in the 26 and Isaac Wilson in the 35. Here they come down to the tri-oval. Still the 042, pushed by the 25, our leader. '25 continues to lead here. We are on lap 27. Should be getting closer to pit stops. We might see some cars ducking down the low side. You see there's only 5 cars on that top line. Shane Posey slides down into that bottom line. They're getting set up to go for pit stops. Hunter Reynolds up top. That second line, he wants to make it work. He wants to get out front. All right, he's going to slide down right in front of 25 Adam Evans. And Hunter Reynolds is your new leader. Slides in front of Adam, who's in second. Third place of 35, Isaac Wilson. And it looks like fourth is between the 61 or the 31 and the 63 of Michael Hinton. Now Michael's going to fall back. He's the only car up top right now. It looks like everyone's lining up for pits. Shane Posey slides up to the high side. Everyone may be pitting. Some of these guys, if they're not going to pit, best move, get up to that high side and just fly by them as they're slowing down going into the pits. And they come around turn 4. There's the 042. You're going to see him come into the pits now. There's a few cars standing out there. There they are, sliding on in. Got about half the field. Backhand racing. 35, Isaac Wilson is your leader. He stayed out so far. He's got Todd Poston, his teammate, behind him. 83 is Sean Posey. These guys should probably pit in this lap. Maybe they'll take it an extra lap. Possibly. We'll see. Can't take it too many laps. You got to eventually go in. These guys are all close fuel-wise. Tires, not that big a deal here at this track. And here they come. Led by the 35 Isaac Wilson. You just hope that everyone can get into the pits cleanly. Looks like so far so good. Not bad. Follow Michael Hinton as he's coming back on the track, the 63. That first group still being led by the 042. Here comes the 71 of Sean McCara. The 13 of Casey Gilchrist. And the 24 of Tyler Miller. It's a race off pit road now. 71, that group of the 71, they are definitely going to come out on top of this one. They have the momentum. It'll be a drag race down this backstretch. We'll see what happens. Oh. More cars up there than I thought. Todd Poston hooked up with the 04 of Mark Mann. They're trying to stay out front. They got a little bit of a gap. That gap is not a good thing. Here at Talladega, you do not want a gap. You can get caught pretty quickly. And here comes the 71. There they go, right around them with help from the 042. And they slide in front. So the 71 is your new leader. Todd Poston is in second. Again, the 042 is a lap down. He's in the lucky dog position, though, right now. 04 Mark Mann, he's in third. Followed by the 23 of Russell McCarron. You got Dana Osborne and Daniel Holloway, teammates in that second lane. Casey Gilchrist moves up there, get in front of him. Let's see if that lane can get up here towards the front. Nice group of cars there coming in that second lane. The 24 Tyler Miller's up there. The 26 the Hunter Reynolds. You got the 17 of Jimmy Reynolds and the Adam Evans and the 25. And there we go. The 24 wants to take it 3 wide. He's got help from both the Reynolds, Hunter and Jimmy, and Adam Evans in the 25. Making that third lane work. Isaac Wilson now looking to see what he wants to do. DJ Mitchell thinks about the third lane, and then he's coming back down for the middle lane. But has to make some evasive actions as cars still trying to figure out what they want to do. As the 13 car goes to the lead, is able to pass the 71. And Casey Gilchrist is your new leader. And here comes the 24, Tyler Miller, as he goes out in front. But again, he is a lap down. Now, as the 88 overtakes him, getting a push from the 21. What a run there by Dana Osborne with help from the 21, Daniel Holloway. Now he's got to hope that the 042 can get up there, give him a shove, and get him out there front too. Teammates, the 21 and the 88. Candy Shack Motorsports. Down the backstretch they go. 88, a 21, and a 26 drag racing. Let's see if Daniel Holloway can get out in front of him. He's clear. Can he make the move? Slides right in front of Dana. And Hunter able to slide in front of Estelle and ask for a push. Daniel Holloway, your leader, but Hunter Reynolds is not giving up on the outside. Pushed by Estelle Fields. Hunter wants that P1. He wants to be on the bottom lane. You see the damage to the outside of his car. Shouldn't affect him that much at all. Keep your fast repairs. Don't need to fix that damage right now. Dana Osborne pushing the heck out of the 21. Doing a great job there. Got a little bit loose there. I don't think he thought to go around his teammate. Now the 24 slides up. And he's going to get pushed by Hunter. And the 24 is a lap down. He's trying to get his lap back. The 042 and the 24 caught up in that incident. Had to tow. Got caught a lap down. The 88 still trying to push the 21 lead and keep him up front. But the 24 is making moves. Can't quite clear him though. Going to the tri-oval. Tyler Miller looks like he may have cleared it. Nope, can't make the move going to 1. Got to stay there. Hunter Reynolds trying his best to stay on his bumper. Almost hooked him there. Got a little loose there. Here they come on Donald Bennett. He's a lap down, or going to be a lap down. He's got damage. Again, he was caught up in that incident. He slides down low, lets the leaders go. Good job there by Donald. Again, it's the 21, the 26, and the 88 fighting you for your top 3 positions. Here on lap 35. Tyler Miller looking to go, there he goes, slides in front of the 21, finally gets that move. And now Estelle Fields lining up Hunter Reynolds to push him out front. Hunter got a little loose there. Estelle's going to stay in that middle lane. Hunter's going to go to the third lane all by himself. He's going to fall back. Maybe part of his plan. Maybe he doesn't want to be up top. Maybe he wants to stay down low. We'll see. Holloway still leads this race in the 21, pushed by his teammate, the 88. Although Holloway does not want to stay behind that lap car anymore of the 24. He wants to be out front. Clean air is what he wants. He's able to get around him there with help from the 042. And the 042 comes down with him too. I was close between him and the 24. Hopefully the 24 may let off a little bit just to make sure there was no incident. Mr. Akers in the 4-car, last season champion. He's back up front. He's got help from his teammate in the 88, Dana Osborne. Candy Shack showing some strong speed tonight. They hold the top 3 positions. Still coming to start-finish line. Daniel Holloway still leads him to turn 1. We're on lap 38 of 80, almost to the halfway point. Chris Akers trying to make that top line work. Trying to get his teammate to give him a little bit more of a shove. Sean McCarr in the 71. Hunter Reynolds in the 26 back there too. Those guys run out your top 5. The 21 is in first. The 4 is in second. 88 is in third. 71's in fourth. And the 26th is in 5th place right now. You're going to see some lap times. You see the gaps right there. You got the first group of 5. They have a nice healthy 11-second lead on that next group led by Chase Schaefer. Got some guys in the pits right now. Several cars a lap down in this race. Chris Akers, your leader, getting pushed by Dana Osborne. May go out to the lead. We're going to see. There he goes. Slides it on down. Again, these guys are all teammates. The 4, the 88, the 21. Candy Shack Motorsports. They are a dominating force here at the NSRA Sunday Select Series. Chris Akers will lead this lap. Pushed by his teammate, the 21, Daniel Holloway. Dana Osborne, though, looking up high. Can't quite clear the 4-car. As we go 2 wide, there's Hunter Reynolds. You got Todd Poston and Don Bennett in that group now. They are a lap down, though. Dana Osborne able to get around the 4-car as we go in the try over here. Chris Akers giving him a shove. You got the top 3 right there. Notice the tail. Hunter trying to interrupt it and go back to the front. Give the 24 a nice shove. Get him out in front of the 88 so he can go around on the outside. Lap 41, we're just over halfway here. Those green flag pit stops, they have really lengthened the field out a little bit. We got some distinct groups here at the track. You have this lead group with Dana Osborne, Chris Akers, Daniel Holloway, Hunter Reynolds. They are all top 5 cars. And then you have that second group led by Paul Servant in the 3 car right here. Paul Servant, Russell McCarron, J.D. Crow, Mark Mann, the 99 of Chase Schaefer's in there. Still on the lead lap, but they are 14 seconds back. They need a caution flag. Catch this field back up. Go back to lead. Looks like we had a lead change. Nope, not right. Not yet. Still got Dana Osborne out front. With Chris Akers pushing him in second. Looks like third place right now is Hunter Reynolds. Fourth place being the 21, Daniel Holloway. These guys have really calmed down, just kind of holding their line, staying in place. There's still 37 laps to go. Still a long way to go. We got pit stops coming up. May stretch the field out again. We'll see. But as it is, Candy Shack is content to lead 1, 2, 3. The 88, the 4, and the 21. Hunter Reynolds and the 26 trying to ruin the party. Trying to get that second lane to move a little further as the 24 slides up. And the 31 and the 30 make contact there. They move down under the apron. There may not be a caution flag. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's go back and take a look at that. Just look right there. You see the 31. Everyone checked up. So they all checked up with the 24. 31 got a little too just contact. Oh, and 17 gets caught up. Ginny Reynolds. Todd's able to save it. And keep going. Sorry about that. Had some technical difficulties here. We should be good to go now. Todd going to the pits. And now we're live. Several cars decided to take their pits. Take their pit stops now. We're going to go back up to the leaders, which are the 4 and the 21. Coming off of turn 4, will they pit? No, they're going to stay out and pass the 25. And there's the 88 and the 4 make contact there. '21 gets sideways a little bit and just hooks the 4 right there, coming down towards the tri-oval. That's unfortunate. Chris has some damage. You see him smoking there. He has some significant damage right now on his car. He may have hurt his engine. See what happens. Here we go. Dana Osborne, now your leader. Sean McCarr in second. Daniel Holloway in the 21 is third. Hunter Reynolds in fourth. Hunter's lost contact though with this group. Over 9 seconds back. I think he checked up when that incident happened. Here come the leaders off of turn 4 coming up. We'll see if they pit again. Still staying out. Hunter Reynolds 10 seconds back. Take a look at him. He's with Tyler Miller there. Just trying to stay on this lead lap. Gonna go as there's your ticker. Shows a little bit more of the gap there. So your next gap would be JD Crowe. He's almost 20 seconds back, leading that giant pack of cars. JD Crowe, Casey Gilchrist, Mark Mann, Paul Servant, DJ Mitzel, all about 19 seconds back. They're all just hoping for a caution. They just want a caution. Estelle Fields, your first car a lap down, along with the 63 Michael Hinton, the 24 of Tyler Miller, and now the Chris Akers in the 4 car. Dana Osborne still leads them down the backstretch, along with Sean McCarr behind him and Daniel Holloway. Hunter Reynolds 10 seconds back and falling. They're content to stretch their lead out, and that is what they are doing. Almost 12 seconds now on Hunter Reynolds. He's in a few short laps will be gobbled up by that group of cars led by JD Crowe right now. They're about 6 seconds behind Hunter, but they should catch him pretty quickly. These guys are content just to stay single file. Let's stretch that lead out. That other group behind me so far, 20 seconds behind me, almost half a lap. Dana is just trying to run away with it right now, along with Sean and Daniel. Those are your top 3. Going to turn 3. Well, they're in turn 3. Hunter Reynolds, middle of the backstretch. JD Crowe just coming off of turn 1. There's still a little bit of a gap there. Hunter has a car with him. He's got a few cars that are keeping him up there. So you got Chris Akers, you got in the 4 car in front of Hunter, Adam Evans in the 25, and you have 24 Tyler Miller. So you got a 4 car group there. So it's keeping the gap there between Hunter and the 5th place runner JD Crowe, who right now sitting there with Todd Poston and Casey Gilchrist. That's P5 on back right there. And they're about a third of a lap behind your leaders. Go back up to the leaders, Dana. Situation remains the same. 88 leads Sean McCarr in the 71 and 21 and Daniel Holloway. Estelle Fields right there behind Daniel. He is the first car a lap down. And there's Michael Hinton in the 63 behind Estelle. But I believe Michael may be a few laps down. Oh, he's one lap down. So he's in 12th place. Estelle Fields is in 11th. Hunter's closed the gap a little bit to this front pack. He's now just 10 seconds back. He was nearly 12. Looks like his group's doing a little better job in the speed category. Right now he's going about 185 miles an hour, where these guys in the front are going about 181. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think Hunter is behind the 24. So he's getting a tow. These guys are just going to stay straight in a line and just go as fast as they can. They want to stay straight. They want to stay together. They don't want to have people bobbing in and out, but you got to watch temperatures too. Can't overheat, can't blow your engine. Defeats the whole purpose. Back up here with the 88, leading the 71. We'll go back down there with J.D. Crow. That group still trudging on. Still got a car there. Looks like the 13 maybe. Casey Gilchrist up there on the top side. He comes back down, and again, they have to go single file as much as they can and just hammer down and hope for a caution. J.D. Crow getting pushed by Mark Mann right now. Todd posted behind him. And then Casey Gilchrist. That's looks like 5, 6, 7th, and 8th. You got DJ Mitzel right there behind Casey Gilchrist. And Paul Servant right there too. Again, these guys get one caution, and the race is back to a full 20 cars fighting for this win. As it stands now, looking at the 88, Dana Osborne, your leader, with Sean McCarr and Daniel Holloway. Those are the three right now. Looking at the victory, still got about 25 laps to go. They're going to start catching some lap traffic here pretty soon. Come up with a group of 3 right now. Just riding along here. Lap 56, NSRA Sunday Select. We're at Talladega, 80 laps here on lap 56, 24 to go when we cross the start-finish line. Here they come up on this group. Looks like Les Levy leading this group. They're going to stay high. Let the leaders go by. There's 22 Tim Lee up there in that group. These guys will live to fight another day. It looks like they're going another lap down, so I think there will be 2 laps down. Those leaders hope they slide down like they just did. Give them a little bit more of a train. That'll only help their speed. As we come down to complete lap 57 here, Talladega. Hunter now has stretched his lead out to almost 6 seconds. You see Hunter here. It's just a group of 4, but they're doing a great job switching off the lead, keeping everyone cool. Right now, Adam Evans is leading them. Chris Akers is right there in second. Now, if you watch them, you might see Adam step out. Chris would take the lead. Adam will step to the rear. That could be what they're doing. Hunter sits there in that third position right now. He's sitting fourth in the race, but 10.5 seconds behind the car in front of him. I'm sure Chris would like Adam to sit a little bit lower on the yellow line there for him, so he can be directly behind him giving a shove, and they can keep their forward momentum going. Chris looks like he's going to go around him. He's looking, or he's going to slide back. Again, he's probably hot. Slides up. He's going to slide right down there behind the 24 when they come by, and the train continues. Watching your gauges. That's the key here. Pedal to the floor. Watch your gauges. Watch the car in front of you. Just stick to the back of there. That's what these guys are doing, trying to catch time on the leaders. Let's check in on them. Still you got Dana Osborne leading them, but you got a bunch more cars here. You got Les Levy back there. He's a couple laps down. The 042 is sitting in fourth place right there, but he's really about 11th a lap down. The first car a lap down, actually. He would be the lucky dog. 63 is right behind him. He's a lap down as well. Should be coming close to pits. Guys are sliding all over the place. I'm sure if you're the leaders, you'd rather have the 62 behind you, behind Michael Hinton. There they go, the leaders coming down pit road. They would have to pit one more time, 20 laps. You can't go 20 on a tank of gas here unless you were really saving. Watch and see what Hunter's doing. He is down. He is coming off a pit road. He's on the back stretch. He pitted a lap prior. He's going to hope that maybe he can catch some time here in pit road on these guys. Let's see. See if he's able to do it. He's got a heck of a push right there from 24. Tyler Miller staying right with him. Looks like the 4 car and the 25 car, Chris Akers and Adam Evans, sliding back. May have had different strategies on their pit stops, or may have had some problem on the pit road. Here comes Hunter Reynolds. There goes JD Crow and crew. They're definitely going to come out in front of Mark Mann and JD Crow. The key is, how are they going to come out in comparison to Dana Osborne? Here's Hunter Reynolds off turn 2. And Dana Osborne way out into turn 3. Actually, Daniel Holloway is leading the group. Turn 3. So almost a whole backstretch lead. These guys are still going 183, so they're not holding up for gas right now. I think they know everyone's got to have one more little pit stop for a splash to make it to the end. You got 18 laps to go here at Talladega. This is race 3 for the Sunday Select Series NSRA. Todd Poston, your points leader, he has fallen behind though tonight. If all plays out as it lays right now, Daniel Holloway may be your points leader after this race. He leads this race. One last race at iRacing Super Speedway, so it'd be 2 in a row for the 21 if he's able to pull this off. But he's got stiff competition there. The 71 Sean McCarr, he's been knocking on the door. He's new this season, but he is a great Super Speedway racer. He's been up front a lot this season. And then you have Mr. Osborne, Dana Osborne, the 88. Always dangerous Dana. But he is always up front, it seems. And he's a teammate for the 21, so he's there to help, I'm sure. But I'm sure he'd love to win, too. Estelle Fields and the 63 of Michael Hinton. Those guys are first cars a lap down. Hunter Reynolds did, in fact, cut about 3 seconds off the lead. He is 7.8 seconds behind these guys. And show that little gap there. And in fact, he has widened up the gap to 5th place to 10 seconds. It was 6 before the pits. He pitted a lap earlier. It definitely benefited him here tonight. Casey Gilchrist leading that third group. Let's check in on Mr. Reynolds. He's got a group of 4. He's got the 26, the 24, Tyler Miller, the 41 of Chris Whitaker, and the 23, Russell McCarron. Good 4 group cars, a group of 4, and you see the leaders out in front of them. After those guys, we're going back to the 13 of Casey Gilchrist leading this group. They want to stay nose to tail. They are 17 seconds back. They're going to turn 3 right now. Whereas Hunter is coming off of turn 4. All that's for naught right now because your leader pulling away, the 21, Daniel Holloway. "15 laps to go here." Remember, we are as 2 green-white checkers should we need them. So although they're within a window for pit stops, probably want to go a few more laps before you come back in. They may, it depends how long they want to wait. The 62 coming out of pit road, getting gas, going another lap down. I believe he's about 3 laps down now. Dana slides below the yellow. Maybe got a little bit loose. Who knows? Maybe trying to cool his car off too. There goes the 042 and the 71 down to pit road. And now all you have left is the 21 and the 88. And you have the 63 of Michael Hinton there. Again, he is a lap down. We'll see if these cars coming into pit road now are going to force the hand of the 21. The 26 is staying out so far, as is that group from the 13 back. So no real takers right now, except for those lap cars. We'll see what the 88 and the 21 do here. Your top 2 cars. There they go, diving in, coming down pit road. Looks all like they're good. Here comes the second group. Here comes Hunter. Right behind him, coming into pit road. Need to top off. Hope he can stop in time. We'll go back to that next group, and here they all come. So everyone's coming out of pit road. Most everyone's coming. Some aren't. Great stopping there. All we're going to do is top off here. And there comes Daniel Holloway coming off pit road. Dana Osborne's going to beat him, though. Great pit stop by Dana. Gets a little loose. That's the one trouble spot when you just get gas. When you get on that gas, and you get on the pedal there, coming off pit road, the car wants to snap. You just have to be able to adjust. Now these guys are trying to keep the car underneath them, trying not to slide above that yellow line, and get back on the backstretch right here. Here we go. Daniel Holloway gives him a nice shove. Slides a little high. Now you have the 71 out front with help from the 042. And then you have the 88 and the 21. So Sean McCarr with a great pit stop. And he's able to take the lead. Wait for all these pit road pits to clear themselves up. But I think right here you're looking at the leaders, 71, 88, and 21. There's your top three, I think. They will be once the 83 comes in for service. '83 is just going to drive around. He's pushing the 4, Chris Akers, who's a couple laps down. He will eventually have to pit. And when he does, give the lead back to that other group. Again, Shane Posey here is your leader, the 83 car. He still needs to come in for service, get some gas to finish to the end. Looks like my scoring not working right now. There's no way Dana's 24 laps down. So we're going to turn that off. We'll just... There you go. There's your leaders. Shane Posey is your leader. He is not. He's several laps down. So that's... Sean Murray is your leader right there, the 71. Followed by the 042. He's a lap down. Then you have the 88 in second place, the 21 in third place. These guys can go the distance now. Drivers like Hunter and Casey Gilchrist in the 13, J.D. Crowe in the 51, Paul Servant in the 3. They won a caution. Less than 10 laps to go. They won a caution. They want to get this field back together. But this group right here, they want nothing to do with that. Down to turn 3. Yeah, they're staying nose to tail there, those first 3 cars. Daniel Holloway washing up just a little bit, but he's perfectly fine. Maybe getting his temperature, or maybe he's telling Dana, hey, let's go. Still plenty of race left. Lap 72. Coming down to about 7 laps to go. Down the backstretch they go again. The 71 lead them all. These guys are content to wait until about 2 laps probably to go. Then they'll start making their move. Hunter Reynolds back here. Only got 1 car, Tyler Miller. Not helping him very much. In fact, he's fallen 12 seconds back of the leaders. Casey Gilchrist and his group, they are 2 wide, racing it out. And if you're thinking there might be a caution, I'm thinking it might come from this group right here. They are nose to tail, side by side. A 99 loose right there going to turn 1. Saved it. Good thing he had the 04 behind him. The 04 probably saw it and backed off just a little bit, so he didn't run him over. Back up here towards the front. On lap 74, Case, or 71, Sean McCarr is still leading this race. Looks like Dana Osborne and Daniel Holloway getting a little antsy back there. It's hard staying back there when you know you want to lead. You know you're fast enough to lead. I'm going to tell you what, that 042 teammate to the 71 is going to make sure he can do everything in his power to keep the 71 and keep him in P1. They may reach this group of lap cars in front of them. Look like the lap cars of Chris Akers, Todd Poston, Shane Posey. Five laps to go. Sean McCarr is still leading. Still leading there. Down the front stretch they go into the tri-oval. Oh, and the yellow is out. 5 laps to go. What happened here? I don't know what happened. We're just going to take a look. Was it Todd? It was not. Four laps. Looks like we're going to go green, white checker here for the end. Your leader, Sean McCarr. Should go green with 2 laps to go. We're going to have a shootout here at the end. Several cars hoping for the yellow. Got it. Estelle Field's going to get the lucky dog. He'll be back on the lead lap. He has been up front with these leaders all race. You can't ever count him out either. As it stands right now, looks like your top 5. Sean McCarr, Dana Osborne, Daniel Holloway, DJ Mitzel, and I believe Mark Mann. Yeah, Mark Mann will be in 5th. In 6th, Paul Servant. He's back up here. Hunter Reynolds back up there. Closer to the leaders now. J.D. Crow going to line up behind Hunter. And then you have Michael Hinton on the 63. Who's a lap down? Looks like we'll still have about 9 cars in the lead lap maybe. But everyone's chasing the 71. Pace cars coming to the start finish line. We're going to see those lights come off, and we're going to go green probably next time by. Dana Osborne going to line up on the outside. So Sean's going to have the 21 behind him. Daniel Holloway, Daniel's probably going to want to slide up and get with his teammate in the 88. Then you got DJ Mitzel on the outside of row 2. DJ is probably happy to help anyone at this point. Inside row 3, you're going to have Mark Mann, Paul Servant on the outside. Then Hunter Reynolds going to be on the inside with J.D. Crow next to him. Then you're going to have Shane Posey and 44 of Anthony English, although Chris Akers, iRace, he might be doing some last-second maneuvering. So that's how it's all going to lay out here at the track. We go green flag to white to checkered. If they can make it around to the white flag, we'll be all the way to the checkered. If there's a caution here on this next lap, we will have a green-white checkered again. It'll be the first overtime session. Everyone's chasing this man right here in the 71s. Sean McCarr. Been strong all season. Newcomer to the league this year. But again, he's been up front all race. He's been up front every race so far. Coming off of turn 4 here. Everyone lining up, grouping up. Anxious moments, no doubt. Pace car is going to go in. And we're about to go racing. Here they come. Coming towards the tri-oval. The key is here, clean start. You want a clean start. And that's what Sean's wanting. Get a little bit of a gap there on the 88. Green flag's out. Let's see who gets the best start. 88 with a great start. 71 gets up there too. And now they're going to drag race. There goes Daniel Holloway. Contact there between the 61 and the 04 maybe. We stay here with the leaders. 71 getting a nice push from the 21. And there's the 88. Mark Mann right there too. DJ Mitzel coming. Here comes J.D. Crow on the outside. Row 3. Mitzel staying behind. Oh, he's moved up to Dana Osborne in the middle lane. He knows that's where to get up there to the front. 3 wide. 71, 88, and 51 leading all 3 lanes. Coming down off of turn 4. Sean McCarr holding them tight. Dana looks like he's getting a heck of a push from DJ Mitzel in the 61. We come across the tri-oval. Will we get that white flag? Here it comes. We're official. We're going to race it out. Dana Osborne with a great push. Will he get in front of Sean McCarr? No, cannot clear him. DJ doing as much as he can to get that 88 out there. It only help him to get a push from Mark Mann. DJ loose. It's all over the place. Straightens her back up. It may hurt Dana a little bit down the backstretch as he side drafts off the 71. Sean McCarr. Sean continuing to lead this race. What a battle here at the end. JD Crow still trying to make that top line work. But it's still the 71 and the 88 side by side. JD makes a little bit of contact. Slides him up the track and he's not going to do anything. Here comes the 71. Here comes the 88. It's a drag race. DJ in the third line trying to make something happen. Daniel pushing the 71 to victory. Sean McCarr, your winner. What a finish. Daniel Holloway in second. Dana Osborne in third. What a great finish here today. NSRA Sunday Select from Talladega. Sean McCarr, his first win here in the series and only his third race. Great job by him and that 71 Whitetail. Second place was his pusher, the 21, Daniel Holloway. Third place, the 88, Dana Osborne. Just a great race by all three of those guys. Those guys were at the front of the field for the last 50 laps. Deserving top three tonight. We'll pull up here for an interview in just a second. I am here with Sean McCarr, your winner tonight at Talladega NSRA Sunday Select. Sean, that was a hell of a race, man. You guys, the top three, you, Dana, and Daniel, you led it seemed like for those last 50 laps. Great win. What'd you think of that race?
We got kind of fortunate without those cautions. That allowed us to kind of just cruise for a while there and save our stuff and secure good restart positions for that green white checker at the end.
How were you able to hold off that 88? I thought the 21 was going to slide up there and help him out, but he didn't. I mean, he did a heck of a job holding on to that bottom line. Daniel gave you a nice push, didn't he?
Yeah, Dan gave a great push. I made sure to shout him out as soon as we crossed the line there. He did a great job there, and I know Dana and I were each trying to side draft off each other, and he did a great job of not getting too close to not wreck us all. So that was a great job by him as well.
Well, man, it is a great job. This is your third race with us, and you've been up at the front. It seems like every race you race. We're glad you're in our league. We love having you, a good, clean racer. So congratulations. Any shout-outs you want to give?
Just shout out to my whole team, Casey, Les, Donald, who didn't make it tonight, JD, and Estel. They're always a huge help each week. We always do a great job there, and of course, shout out to Dan at the end there for helping me out, getting me that win. Glad he got second out of it too.
Well, good job. Congratulations, man, and we'll see you next week.
All right, looking forward to it.
Well, Daniel, we're back. Talked to you last time, 2 weeks ago, when you won. Finishing second. I think you take the points lead tonight. How'd you like that race?
Oh man, what a race that was. I don't know. iRacing must have been a little bit of Ray Charles tonight because I know there was a couple of big wrecks and never popped up. But iRacing controls it. Hate to see a lot of good drivers get involved with that. With that, I caution. But with Dana and Akers, I feel so bad right now with Akers, and it just looked down for a second to change my pit strategy and stuff, and next thing you know, I caught him in a right rear bumper and got him shaken up a little bit, and I feel really really bad. And in what a race! Was going for 2 for 2, but right there with 10 to go with Dana in front of me, and it was just Sean. And I know Sean had a partner too, and we were going to make the move there with 2 to go and try to get Dana the win there, but caution came out. But all in all, good race as far as that. Good fuel strategy and everything. And congrats, Sean, for the win and everything. And let's do it again next week.
I can't help but tell you, I want to say congratulations. I know it's your anniversary. Would have liked to seen you win maybe for that anniversary gift, but first year anniversary, congratulations to you and your wife.
Thank you. Yeah, that'd have been sweet as far as that, but point strategies too, got to keep it there. So I wasn't sure I had enough room to get behind Dana when I think DJ or somebody missed a shift or something, and last second, and Dana got back up, and I don't know what happened there, but I was pretty much stuck with 71, pushing them all the way. So try to get at least a top 3 out of it.
Well, congratulations, man, on the second place. That's a great job. Any shout-outs?
Yeah, shout-outs to friends and family, Sarah, NSRA, Amanda, happy anniversary again. You up in the booth, Steven, so I'm going to watch this again.
Sounds good, man. Congratulations. We'll see you next week.
Sounds good.
Mr. Osborne, that was a great race, man. You guys are up front most of the race. You, the 21, and the 71. That last lap, man, you couldn't quite make that pass. What happened?
Nah, I got hung out, I guess, but I held on and came home third, so I'll take it.
It's all about points at this point. I mean, you got to collect those points, get in the playoffs, and go for a championship. You've been knocking on the door every season with us for that championship. Be nice to go for it this year, wouldn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, congratulations, man. Well, any shout-outs you want to give before we get you out of here?
I want to give a shout out to you guys for coming on and doing this broadcast. I love going back and watching this stuff. Just to watch it, I enjoy it, and I want to give a shout out to my team. And I'm kind of dumbfuzzled right now. I don't know what to say.
No problem, man. Hey, it was a great race tonight for you guys. Candy Shack was up front, as they usually are, so good job. And we'll see you next week.
I appreciate it.
Well, there you have it, guys. This is the last race here at Talladega for this stint. Next week, we go to Michigan. A little bit of a break, a little different this season. We're racing the 3 super speedways, Daytona, iRacing, Talladega. Taking a little bit of a shift on that 4th one, maybe a little bit of a break, not really a points event. We're going to race some super late models at Michigan at some big 1.5, 2 mile ovals. Just a little bit of a break. So that'll be next weekend, next Sunday night, Michigan, super late models. We're going to do 80 laps at Michigan. But we're done here. NSRA Sunday Select from Talladega. Sean McCarr is your winner in the 71. Daniel Holloway in the points lead. We'll see you